Gary, this is a difficult topic, but one that I certainly think needs to be addressed. A young woman called our office after being sexually assaulted in her apartment, and she is obviously struggling with this, both physically and emotionally. What do we have to prove to help her with her claim?
Rachel, thanks for the question. I'm very sorry to hear what happened in this case. First, I want her to know that there is help and support that's available to her, and it's free of charge to help her deal with the physical and emotional injuries. She can either call a local rape crisis center or the free national hotline to rape support group. That toll-free number is 1-800-656-HOPE. Again, 1-800-656-HOPE. Now let's quickly talk about the legal aspects of this case. We often find that inadequate security is the cause of these assaults and attacks at apartment complexes. And there are two things that we must prove. One, the apartment complex had prior knowledge of the hazard or danger, or with the exercise of reasonable care, they could have discovered it. And two, the business owner did not take reasonable steps to correct the hazard or prevent the attack from occurring. Let me talk about 5 ways we try to show the apartment complex was negligent in protecting their tenants that were living there. Number 1, prior crimes. We secure crime reports from the local police department through an open records request. If there were prior attacks, then we can establish the apartment complex was on notice or should have been on notice of the likelihood that these acts could occur. 2, we will check the apartment complex's internal reports. We'll look to see if they kept internal reports that identified prior crimes in the area or even those that happened at the complex. And number 3, what security was in place at the complex? We investigate what security, if any, was in effect on the date of the attack, and was that security sufficient? Number 4, prior victims. We may also interview victims of prior attacks to see if the apartment complex was somehow on notice about the previous attacks. And number 5, security experts. There are times when we may hire a security expert to help establish the apartment complex breached the standard of care by not having security for its tenants or by having an inadequate amount of security. And please understand, these cases are challenging and they require a lot of experience and expertise. So if you've been a victim, please do not delay in contacting us, as we do need to move quickly with interviews, on-site inspections, and a thorough investigation to protect your rights.